cannot fucking see what that is. I think that is just Amphoria's golden blessing. Neat. Sure. That works. Hi, welcome. It is day 709. I'm in this game for 709. Did I misclick a shadow? What? 708? Oh shit, I did miss. Yesterday I actually put one extra day. Oops, let me change that. Okay, now should be fine. Okay, 708. Good thing I found that now. Either way, it is it's meant to be a Wednesday, but it's already 12 a.m. so it's Thursday. Happy Thursday, I guess. Fuck. Still 2 more days I need to do this. How much more I need to before I need clear up? I know it's gonna clear up soon. Yeah, it's gonna be filled up soon. Okay, so there 4-star below. Just salvage some first. Okay. Oh, should be clean now. Fuck, this way too much. Okay, now I can farm a bit more. Let's not use you. You actually kind of Akron using for farm is so bad. Let's use Diahata, and today I'm just gonna mainly go through all the chat. Maybe even the one of the side quests, depending how much I can clear the chat, which involve a lot of reading. So I need to get my water bottle ready. So yeah, we. Okay, not gonna look at it, just continue. I got a fidget toy, which is not a toy, it's just a multi-purpose pen where you have a light and a laser pointer. So I just like to press the button to make the click sound, and so you might hear me click often. I'm not sure how audible this is. Let me double check my audio. You can slightly hear it, but yeah, it's definitely less audible than not. This does also let me shine the light onto my screen to find out that I have it's such a disgusting screen. Holy shit! Should have bought some some clean electronic safe electronic use wipe, but here we are. Okay, so that's done. Put this here, and then exit this. I'm gonna spend my remaining power onto farming for this. I know I feel like I can probably synthesize and it's like enough, but technically it's still not enough, so All in. Where we go?
There's no backing now for me or you. Expand your thinking. Strengthen your mind. Engage and awaken. Open sesame. Who's the little backstabber? Nothing but a thought.
Okay. My brain is a bit dying because you know it's 12 a.m. and I have like a very early work tomorrow. So hopefully this don't drag too long. I say drag as in like this is curse upon me. Meanwhile I myself were the one who make this happen.
Nothing but a thought.
Funny story, I ate a hot pot today. I thought there's a birthday promo for one of my friends. Turns out there isn't a birthday promo. So I have to, because I also promised my friend that they're eating for free. So I kinda have to fork up extra to cover their cost, which is, you know, eating hot pot is not cheap. Luckily the other friend that was there also split the cost of my fucked up. So thank you very much, my one friend that I doubt you'll ever seen this. Oh, I got a Discord message. I got a Discord message ×2. Okay. Give me a sec, I need a message. I should have. Oh, my bad. I should not have on it here because it will take a while to go through that. In the meantime, let me better pass it. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. A bit more before it reach end. Okay, with this I am prepared for a lot of exposition, a lot of lore. It's way past bedtime. Why are you still up? Should I be glad for this midnight rendezvous or concerned about your sleep schedule? A white night we shall observe. Adieu. You admonish me, but you didn't sleep either. I'm sleeping now. Look, my eyelashes are about to tangle. Mate, you have like nothing. But hey, if you got something in your mind and you can't sleep, don't worry. I'll stay up with you all night. The night stretch on forever. Don't sit here feeling lonely. How about a smile? I do not know what is the condition for it to keep appearing like a new dialogue. Is it really based on time? Because it is like fucking 12 o'clock, so I feel like that's based on time, which is kind of neat if it's the case. Anyhow, write the story. So, what's this? Have I not written this already? Oh, that's part 2. Since which day did he become known as Medei? His strength rivaled all lands, but the man paid it no heed. For only the authority of a king can end another king, and only strife can end strife. The torrent of conquest crosses the barren, yet with homeland blood it is destined to be stained. None dared to shake his hand in greeting, for his hand burned as the blazing sun, soaked in the might of the flame. What a mighty feat it is. In the aftermath of defeat, the man digs grave for a deceased soldier, burying thousands with his own hand. In that fight, he crushed all invading blade with his fist. A body immortal may never fall, but tears of pain in his heart still flow.
His years of drifting made him detest water's waves.
Shit, I did not have the audio up. Yes, his year of drifting made him detest water wave. They say that is the reason he's so unwilling to weep. But in Idonia's blizzard, he once did cry, a tear shed among the storm and frost. That bloom into a lily stained with blood. Like his undying body, the flower never wilt. In time, the entire world will turn to ash. This haughty man shall be the one to leave behind the world's final beauty, though none are willing to believe. Unlike his skin, those patterns are carved with his blood, blood. A matter so suspicious, it stirs the ambition of the mundane.
A blade that can cut through the mighty must be enough to slay gods.
The people to this day still seek it, yet it is simply a tradition he follows closely. Do not let your enemy notice that you're bleeding, and thus convince them that you are someone unsurpassed, a warrior supreme.
Apart from Kronos' traditions, what do you have left?
The story of the past forged his body. The white-haired friend wants us. The man gone silent and still, his gaze burning into the horizon, looking for a distant past. In his days of wandering, this same question was asked by thousand upon thousand, and he never denied.
That is why I walk on this path.
Okay. Complete. Okay. Do you know that Aquaman is full of story about Mighty Mouse? He's just bursting with tales. Are all princes like that? Who's stronger, him or Fëanor? You know what? Yes, tell me your thing. I heard that long ago they fought each other for 10 days and 10 nights, and it ended up in a draw. If you ask me, it must be because they have different strength, power, endurance, strategy. That's where Madness is here. But Fëanor is more balanced and well-rounded, more focused on technique, and he's also really lucky. It's really too close to call. And there's another rumor that Mighty is a throne tier warrior. I don't quite know what that means, but it sure sounds like he is a force to be reckoned with. Still, there's really way too many rumors about Mighty Mouse flying around. If they were all true, he wouldn't even have the time to eat, would he? I wonder who's spreading all the stories. Sure, it's mysterious, don't you think? Sure. I guess so. Yoink. Can I put one more? No. What is this? Is it Anaza? That does looks like Anaza? Question mark? Yeah, that's definitely Anaza. And this is Goras. Before meeting death, the scholar already composed his own. Ah, shit. Hold on. No, wait. I did not mean to. Oops. Okay. Oops. Do not talk to me. Ah, fuck. Wow, is this story of the new companion the one that looked like a scholar of some kind? Magical boy. I have no idea what that means, but you're trying to make me laugh, right? No. It's a magical boy. I'll play along tee-hee. Oh, right. I just remember this one is a magician. On the topic of Flame Chase journey, he always seemed opposed, perhaps because he didn't believe in prophecy. Everything in his world is false except me. Time for a quick Geraldo. What do you think is the relation between Anaza and us? Meal buddies. Are you hungry or something? Though the ideology are quite completely different, When it comes to stubbornness, he is strikingly similar to the other hero. Aguilera even permits the Chrysler heir to study under Anasa. A good rival is a good friend. Everyone probably can agree on that at least. Hey, but we are different, Gyarados. We are the best partner when we work together. Sure, buddy. Surely. Okay. Before meeting death, the scholar has already composed his own
This
antipod.
person's name was seldom mentioned by others. Incomplete, just like his fate.
He would weep his own grave at the beginning of every month of reaping, staring long and hard at his stained hand. Hands that never seek the benefiction of God, accepting only the trick and plot his brain present.
Keep your distance from that blasphemous one, lest misfortune follows you like a shadow.
People warn each other thus before his return. In those rumors, the scholar hoop what? Okay, they're using word that's like too fucking big of for me to understand. Anyhow, the scholar hubris looms foul and vile. He dared to proclaim ascension over gods and defy the Titan's will. But the ones shouldering such slender pay little heed. His loathsome figure stand aloof, for he always believed that gods are no greater than mortal beings such as he. Proof of a grove of infinity, the paradise of the wise, yet harbor one shouldering the name of a fool. He called himself a clear-headed teacher, leading lost students, yet he rarely guides or teaches, apart from gifting a single saying. Yet for the rest of the student life, that saying often proved to be most valuable than gold. Pupils often praise his word and as divine utterance, to which the teacher replied with sharp retort. Apart from destiny, he seemed able to decipher all law, and now even destiny may also be within his grasp. It was not so in the beginning, as he silently recalled the past under the
Faced
shade.
with the god's edict, even I cannot resist.
With no guidance given, he reached enlightenment for the first time.
Yet I sincerely believe this is not to be my destiny.
That became the cause of the blasphemy.
Miracles are the most conceited actions of gods. They are God's denial of humanity via might.
Fear.
Magic tricks are the most articulate rebuttal. They are humanity's imitation of godhood via intellect.
He habitually described the feats of mankind as magic trick, proving that the enlightenment can step beyond the boundaries of reason. But magic trick cannot afford to fail, even after a million's time, and for that the blasphemous conspirator with a god. Using the final trick, they wish to create a miracle to end all miracle. Wow! Is that the hangman? I wish. You know, I won't be surprised if they start using the tarot concept as part of the storytelling. Oh, ma'am, you're right. Ma'am already mentioned. I was about to say, ma'am, is ma'am not gonna say anything? But no, ma'am already talked. What the fuck? Okay, let's go. None may approach the battlefield, the lone army of Krasmos, an obstacle on the flame chase journey. He ordered his troop to stand aside. That was the first meeting between heroes and prince. The two men fought for 10 nights and ceaselessly till the battle drew to its end. Neither was able to score a single victory and concede not a single defeat. Now, none know why this man's fate is always overshadowed by a single number decree, just like how none can ascertain how the flame-chasing hero convinced this man. It was not a mutual appreciation, nay, for in his memory, 7 sentences were all his mother to him ever spake. Yet somehow that leader who weaved the golden thread recounted one of the 7 with this. There is no right or wrong in the man's heart.
The lion has its own historian, and the history of the hunt should not be held by the hunter alone.
And thus he speak little. Other once guessed he regard the holy city as his home, for he seek a land to belong. As the king of his people, it is first gift to them he brings. But as per the rule we give, once given away, the giver will never repossess this thing. The journey is long, yet none ever dared to anger the man. But not because of his unrestrained manner, but because every meal the hero partook were all coped by his peerless skill. One sight served falsehood in the woods. He has relied on scent since young to distinguish guests and obtain gain. Yet there are always exceptions. The man academically often puzzled why their food always borderline nauseating. He still recalled the day he entered the holy city. One who worships strife is bound to have rumors
Even
rife.
insects consume each other. And he's no less than the mad king's kin.
It mattered little, for the man always considered himself an enemy to the world. He paved the road so that one day his peer would match his anger within. Yet, until the prophecy turned true, none in the holy city what he ever did ruin. Okay, next. Probably better to read all this in one go, like for everyone, but whatever. A solo level for the Lost Rim.
Why does your mood change faster than the clouds above?
A solo level sound flow along the street. The audience face is covered in sorrow.
Oh, how I wish she has clear eyes that are quick to anger and laughter, and dimples that crease in smiles and frowns.
I'm sorry, what? For the maiden he longed for, he has a body of alabaster and figure carved by sculptors. In her run blood of gold and heart woven from thread. She has neither eye nor dimple, lacking even a face, for she is Agalia garment maker, merely a demigod serf. The gilded dressmaster, the executive of romance, how resplendent would her mansion be above the radiant dawning cloud. Nervously, the visitor opened the door. Like parting curtain at the theater, the one with golden thread in hand is revealed, standing betwixt finger
Lady
of the...
Aglaya, I am Apollos' retainer, here for an outfit to take to my master.
He cast sideways glance as he bowed, for the garment maker he adored is flanking her mistress, silence as a leaf accompanying a flower. Slender hand sculpt of ivory pull up the dress train, as if with one breath alone the maiden will be
The
revived.
creation of love and beauty indeed.
As the survivor think thus, his thought prickled the golden thread in the
If
room.
you wish to embrace such fantasies,
She declared thus on the other end of the golden thread.
you must beware of the scissors that can pierce through the chest.
In the ancient theater, there are thousands of plays, millions of shows, even when the god of romance was once an actor. The river below the stage savored the show for inspiration. The ostracized poet finally returned home. The adoring lover separated by misfortune. The hero betrayer fired his deadly arrow into the traitor's heart. The trait known as romance is knit by all being, by all love and hatred, beauty and sin, memories and prophecy. All that occur are clothing indeed. Look, the despondent servant bury his love. The dressmaker pluck it up into the gown maker's dress she weave. The elegant garment maker once had beautiful faces, some as knight with sword, some as impassive priest, and put on pantomime after pantomime in the golden thread light, till the stage shook in storm, and the black tide tamed the dancer's skirt. She wiped clean their visage and instilled armament instead of silk.
Use the needle and thread as your sword.
She requests a servant who cannot answer. The gown maker are elegant still. They turn warp. I did not finish reading that. Okay. Yoink. No! Oh, what the fuck? You shall part with your friend, with your enemy, with others, and with yourself. Trivius, you have already swallowed the fruit of fate. From now on, you shall be a school of birds without feet, flying towards tomorrow without a moment repose. The crystals walk, clamor rises and falls, and when the children reunite, only 3 of them remain.
We have heard of a crisis there.
The lively child say. That person tears open the barricade as the black tide aimed at the sky, wanting to contain the cold flame in the sheet.
There will always be warriors like me, who believe in and are willing to protect the tomorrow they prophesize.
But the crusading Chrysos heir never returned. The greedy one then lifts the crown with sharp blade, and by power lethality, they are one by one slain.
We remember a group of bards.
The Tanican child say. The bard composed song for the children's prophecy, and along the corpus of pillar of stone lay their footprint upon which ballad are
Though
carved.
we lack the might of swords and shields, we can take you to walk every part of this world.
Till many years later, when the bards all return to their subterranean eternal rest, the children sing the long, long song, and alone they bear memory of humanity.
We miss us.
The exuberant child say. When they left their home, the passage blew the girls apart into countless turbulent bubbles, carried to all corners of the world on the winds of
We will
destiny.
run towards the world's agony.
The children cheer each other up. As the year passes and the sun and moon rise and fall, the children often hear sound of their friends shattering. Farewell, farewell, farewell. The children who still walk the earth silently hide their wrenching sob. Upon the hills of Okema once grew golden fig as far as eye could see. The remaining children link their hand and decide to make this beautiful city the beginning of yet another journey. The children pull on the hem of a maiden dress.
Please, listen to the prophecy we bring.
The maiden pulled on her silken thread, weaving in her heart. The children pass into her string.
Chase the cool flames with me. I promise that
The libation pour. Fuck, I can barely read in time. Was this on? Is auto on? Auto is not on. Why is it going so fast? The gentle mother silently dream and bring to her child a scent from the west wind shore. Then she quietly depart, and the only word her child hear is a prophecy of forlorn melancholy. The slumber of Titan, the fragmented lullaby, the roar of the giant god, all merged into a torrential black tide that carried the first democrat from the past to the future, and that was the beginning of this long dream. In this tiny room, she forged 20 years of her memory with time. Sometimes the child does not understand that the gate of world outside the windows are so numerous. Yet why can we not step within? And if one cannot leave the tower, what need is there to gaze within into the distant, we are told. The mother smiles and does not answer, only using bedtime story to once again glide another golden sheen of destiny to the emborials of the child's dream. Alas, the golden light of destiny cannot eliminate the shadow of power and greed. All it takes to rob the child of her only kin is a letter of dark conspiracy. The culprit thought the murder had no flaw, but was unaware that the lamp willingly stepped into the passage dead end. Before the priest made her demise, the only thing her eyes contained was spite. Yet she left her final warmth and hope embroidered into those doors, leaving them behind for her innocent love. Loneliness takes nightmares into a child's sleep, and the child hugged those doors tight.
At the very least, we will never leave each other, right?
Sure. Aronok softly sighed and carefully lifted the curtain of time, presenting a crystal given in libation to the brave before the door holding a blade. The Titan loved this child born into sorrow, but has no power to erase impending tragedy in the morrow. Only can they dispel the evening wind of the palace, giving the child solace in sweet dream. Come back, chosen one. The Titan fading proclamation cannot pull back the string of the girl's
All
destiny.
shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle.
In the holy city adorned with falling flowers, the children recall their prophecy beside their friend that has passed away. But the girl had already passed through thousands of crossroads and continued to sail towards tomorrow. Oh, for the bright spot beyond is the end of the west wind where the flower fuck. Why is this autoing finished? Oh, 3B is nearly done. No, 3B. What is it, ma'am? All these stories are really old, but I haven't had enough of them yet. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to ask an important question. How old are you? I'm like a newborn, I guess. No way, I never have guessed. You're way too mature for your age. And wait, why am I so tiny then? But hey, I'm so happy that the moment I step into the world, I met you, Gyarados. This way, every moment of my life will be recorded by you. Gyarados, if you ever write a book about me, it'll be a thick one. You know what? Sure. What is there for us to talk about if I already know everything? Nah. Hey, that kind of line won't fool me, Gyarados. Just looking into your eyes for a second is now tell you're a very simple person. I'm sorry. I'm simple, okay? 13 Saga Compose. Bleh. Voila. Okay, that is done. I don't need to do that anymore. Now we have see a lot of things go through. So first of all, Bailu. Next. Hi Bailu. I've made a huge discovery. Please elaborate, oh miracle doctor. So, berry pheasant skewer are vegetarian. But what does this mean? This means I can finally eat it without remorse. Bwahaha. Do you just eat a fucking vegetarian? Not even a veggie, you just eat vegetarian. The people that is vegetarian. That's sweet thing, but I can't have sweet milk. So no matter how alluring the honey colored caramel syrup covering the berry pheasant skewer look, I didn't dare take a step closer. But the situation is different now. Look at those mouth-watering color. I can't take it. I'm getting hungry. I'm sneaking out to buy some. Bwahaha. Talk to you soon. Okay, buddy. Hey buddy, you there? Depend. Good news or bad news? Ha 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 ha. No worries, it's nothing bad. At least I think so. With all that gone down recently, I thought we could talk. That failed trial, the grove, my day, and Cresmodians, and seeing 3B's memories, all of it. So why the fuck you guys have this? You're not gonna question it. About time we got paid. I think assist. Blah ha 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 here. You'll get it. I promise I didn't forget. But promise me that you won't laugh at this. Honestly, even though we made it through everything, seeing tribute memory just left me with more question. That person alone will witness the miracle. Doesn't sound like a good ending, does it? Why did everyone choose to become a demigod even knowing the price? They did it for you? This is my theory, so it could be wrong, but maybe they were paving the path for you, deliverer. Now, don't joke around. My ability and resolve are still lacking by a lot. Being a Galia apprentice, I'll be lucky not to cause new problem for her. Sigh. I should have asked Maddie about his reason before he left, but now he's taken all the glory and all the cool spotlights. Sounds like someone's being competitive. Ooh. Haha, just kidding. Well, I think I feel a bit better about all this now. I learned a lot from this conversation. I'll go over what we said in my own time. Thanks, buddy. We are Emphorus. Thanks, buddy. We are Emphorus only hope. Oh wait, there's Duncan too. All three of us. Yeah, that's actually a very nice fucking sticker. Do you get 12 gold head already? My outpost is still 3 section, and as you can see, it is from an even earlier bench. But no matter, I will make it up for you. I'll try to surpass you in total count. As usual, the following is Avlia's free association. Neither human nor titan can exist independently of the world itself. The past imprint itself upon the future, acting as both the foundation and the constraint of all things. As this constraint multiply, human grow further and further from the titans and they were once close to, eventually forgetting the past. I am aware that both sides could be subject to higher destiny. If we interpret it this way, then the role of the shepherd and sheep could apply to any of us. There could even be one and the same, just as hinted in the beginning passage. Okay, buddy. We created a personality test using divination method from general places. Each person received a unique personality name that can't be replicated. Eggy got ice cold golden egg roll. Cass got rosemary and wormwood. Snowy got passionate hot pot. Dee got pure blood T-bone steak. Cindy got cloudberry bubbleberry mix, and Danny got crisp lemonade. Crisp lemonade. And Nazi, well, he hasn't tried yet, but I bet he'll be crazy mint ice cream. Okay. Cool. In that case, I'm Grey Adamine. Christmas edible. You must be a warm apple pudding tart. Nope, wrong guess, of course. It's actually cozy warm apple pudding tart. You're not sure. So how does the test work? The complete test will take a while, but let's take a look at some key questions like this one. If you could create unlimited amount of one thing, what would that be? Okay, 3B sound like a good thing, but forcefully creating an infinite amount of someone is kind of like a jerk move, even on 3B standard, because I don't feel like, because they're not immortal too, right? You're creating them, they will suffer more losses too. I don't think that is the right the call. Stellar Jade, now that's a different story. Now that is free, but credits, nah, Stellar Jade of course. We love Star 2. Do you have any suggestion for a test question? Will you board the Express? Will you become the Express enemy? Will you try coffee on the Express? Will you try the coffee on the Express? Particularly relevant, Alchemy Fast Send, Janus Destiny Test, 985 question. Agree some more thought. Here's the current version, but do tell if you think of anything. That's 985 question. Hoyoverse, where is it? Let me do the test. I can go through all 985 of them. Couldn't skip on muttering 3, 2, what? And with that, I think that's all for today. It's a lot of just fucking lore dump. Not really lore dump, it's just more description effect or saying for certain people, and I'm just glad to get it out of the way. So tomorrow, hopefully, we can start a fresh event, right? I didn't know it's going to take like 40 minutes go through all this, but it did. So with that, thanks so much for coming by. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.